Hey there and welcome back to my channel! My name's Georgina, I'm the Honest Vocal Coach. I teach singing all day every day when I'm not making videos like this one. And if you want to work with me, you can! I have an online singing course which helps you with all the basics of singing, plus I have a new ASMR channel. So if you're into that kind of thing, in terms of relaxation and understanding vocal technique at the same time, jump on over. But not right now, obviously. Right then, so we are currently looking at the Global Citizen live from over the weekend. I saw the whole of the Paris. I sat at home, me and Ellie watched it, and we actually saw Ed Sheeran's set, which was just incredible. We saw Christine and the Queens. Oh, loads of stuff. It was great. But I am still catching up on some of the later stuff, the things that sort of took place after about 10-11 o'clock on the first night. So this one I did actually watch first time round, but I wasn't completely zoned into it because I know this song and I've heard this song many times and I am a big fan. Yes, I know. I didn't think that they were going to win Eurovision. You can go back and look at my Eurovision videos. I honestly didn't think they would win, but they did. There was so much charisma and just rock and roll that they have. I think that just got them to the top. I thought it was going to be Switzerland or Paris, but anyway, they did, I think it was 4 songs, could have been 5. They did a Billie Eilish cover, which was Bury a Friend, which I so wasn't expecting, and I'm not sure if I like it. I'm like, this is good, but I'm not sure. It's good, but I'm not sure. So if you have an opinion on it, let me know. Of course, they did their winning song, but they also did this, which is massive on TikTok. People just this version is just stuck in their head. So I thought it'd be really good to take a look at how they perform it live on stage compared to stuff that they've done before. Let's dive in. What's your loving? Oh my goodness, what a beginning to a song. This used to be Ellie's competition song way back when as a kid. And that beginning bit would always get the audience in the palm of a hand. Right, now his version got a lot of distortion in there. Now I have been asked to explain distortion, so we'll do a video on that. But essentially, distortion's not created by the vocal folds themselves, it's the false vocal folds and what's above them that's creating that texture within the voice. We also have to point out that there's mucus there, so it's purposely building up mucus to create that sound. Plus, there's also a little bit of smoking issue going on, meaning that it's creating even more raspy grit. So he's just got to be careful that he looks after his voice, because with this he's not going to have that voice like that in 20 years time. But then again, it's one of them. Does it matter? Isn't it better to be awesome now? But I'm a bit of a goody two shoes, so I don't do the smoking and any of those things. I'm begging you to put your loving hands out, baby. They look so awesome. I love how they can just be so free to be themselves. You know, we've got the girl with, you know, sort of boob tape on, which is just brilliant. And the drummer, he has the most wonderful hair. Anyway, I'm waffling here. I love the fact that they're inclusive and they're just being themselves. I'm begging you to put your loving hands out, darling. He normally adds a little bit of an ah on the end of some of his words. You got to watch out for that. For example, begging you, wah, wah, on the end. It's just an interesting thing that he likes to add. I don't know if it's something that is more noted in his own language and he's bringing it to this song, or it's just one of his natural sort of style choices. Easy come and easy go, and it wasn't so. Very snatchy on the old breath there, but I think that's because he's moving around quite so much, not necessarily because he's got dodgy breath control. Noticed how he connects his words as well. Put your loving hands out, darling. It's not staccato, it's pretty much legato in most of this song, which kind of works. It's like a juxtaposed to the actual way that it's played. I think it might be a bit low for him, so he's sort of adjusting it a bit.
An empty shell I used to be. The shadows of my life was hanging over me.
Meh, not me. Standard, really. For singers, that one, we don't often sing me unless it's musical theatre or something that specifically needs that clarity. Otherwise, we'll change it to a slight may. Britney, may. It's just a cleaner tone, and you don't get the E, the tongue pull back, take away the tone.
Doing what we're chasing, why the bottom, why the basement, what we got is she don't embrace it. Why the feel for the need to replace it. You're the wrong way, tracking the cab. I wanna pin a beat.
He sounds the most English here. Interesting. His natural accent seems to have faded, and now we're getting a more generic, sort of almost an English accent.
I'm begging. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm begging you.
By the way, he can sing clear and beautiful as well. If you jump on their Spotify or wherever and listen to their other music, it's not just what he does. He can do more than this distortion and this sort of gritty sound. That had a lot less distortion, that section, so it was resting his voice a little bit. I think he realised that he was pushing the boundaries there, and it was like, hang on, we need to keep this voice for a little bit longer. So very cool and rock and roll, but not in the slightest bit in tune. We kind of don't care though. Whoa! Yes! You hear it there, a little bit of distortion coming through. That was so cool. Really interesting to watch all of the detail there. Yeah, he really realised at a point when it was like, ooh, okay, over pushing, just need to pull it back a little bit and then belt it up again. I think it's a great version of the song, I really do. It's fascinating how his style kind of changed throughout. There's a point in the song where it became so clean and clear and very sort of almost like an English accent. It's clever, very clever. They're really good together, these guys. I can't wait to hear more. I'm so glad they won, actually. You know, they deserved it, but I still did think that Switzerland would win, and it's still superb. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be doing a bit more of the Global Citizen Live, probably a little bit of the Tony Awards if I get a minute, and West End Live from a few weekends ago, last weekend. Yeah. So if you like my reviews, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Take a look at my website, honestvocalcoach.co.uk. Thanks, labs.